Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on how I keep my straight Asian eyelashes curled all throughout the day. As you can see from the clips previously, my eyelashes are pretty fine. They're very, very thin. I do have a lot of lashes in general. However, they are very thin, and when they're that thin, I usually have difficulty actually getting mascara to stay on or grip onto my eyelashes. So what I do use is a primer, which I'm going to talk about more later, and that's kind of my secret weapon in terms of how to keep my eyelashes curled as well as thickening them so that the mascara can grip onto them. My eyelashes are super straight to the point that they basically point slightly downwards, which sucks. Luckily, I've found a way to keep them up when I do wear mascara and choose to curl them without waterproof mascara. I have decent length on my eyelashes. However, if you don't have decent length or your eyelashes are shorter, I have a solution for you that I've found has worked for me and even lengthening my own eyelashes. When my eyelashes are wet, they won't curl. I'll make sure that my eyelashes are actually dry rather than letting them be wet and trying to curl them. Because what usually happens is that the outer parts will curl, but then the inner parts just stay straight. So it's kind of a waste of time. My eyelashes, although they curl really well with the eyelash curler I use, I still find that if I don't use this technique, my eyelashes will droop by the end of the day. I have hooded eyelids and I have quite a bit of skin on my eyelid, and what I found is that a lot of drugstore eyelash curlers actually would clamp onto my eyelid skin, and it would be really painful and would deter me from using eyelash curlers because I was scared of them. But I found one that I really like. I use the Uemura eyelash curler. Mine's really gross and dirty, but as you can see, it just looks like a standard eyelash curler. Like, there's nothing really that special to it. But to me, what makes this one so good is, well, first of all, the pad. The pad never really rips out any of my eyelashes, and it always provides me a really natural curl. Some drugstore eyelash curlers actually curl my eyelashes, but they, rather than curl them, they actually crimp them, so they just go like straight up like an L shape, whereas this one actually gives you that natural like C curl. The shape and the bend of the actual eyelash curler works really well with my hooded eyes. It doesn't clamp onto my skin, thankfully, and it just gives me that perfect natural curl. I really recommend the Uemura if you're having issues with drugstore eyelash curlers or any eyelash curlers in general that clamp onto your eyelid. That's not fun, and it's really painful and makes you not want to do it, and that's probably what deters most people from using an eyelash curler. I could not live without this. Like, I literally could not, because I literally have two because I'm impulsive and they just work so well, and I'm scared if I lose one, then I won't be able to do my eyelashes. I think it's like $26, which is on the pricier end, but to me, this is one of those tools that you don't really replace very often, so it's an investment piece in my makeup collection. I've also heard that Shiseido has a really good eyelash curler that is comparable to this one, but I have yet to use it. Start at the base of my eyelash and I'll push down on it, and then I'll crimp upwards like this. So I just put it at the base of my eyelashes, and with hooded eyes, I kind of push it back a bit so it's right at the base. I can feel it right next to the skin, and I'll just pump it a few times, and that usually helps. And then I'll just move up, and then I'll move up again. And I just try to make sure that all my eyelashes have gotten curled. And sometimes I'll move back to the base of the eyelash if I don't think it's done a good job. That's what it looks like when I curl an eyelash and one that I don't curl. So that's with one eye curled. As you can see, it's quite a dramatic difference. This is literally my secret weapon. This is like my baby. If I don't bring this on a trip, I basically can't put on mascara because it just doesn't work. A lot of people have been talking about primers on TikTok, and they've mentioned the one in the light blue tube. They've mentioned the one from Heroin, I think it's called. But the one that I like to use is the Kate Tokyo Lash Maximizer Base, the Lash Former, and it just literally comes in this white tube. I stock up on these. The first time I ever found this was when I went to visit Hong Kong like 4 years ago, and the first time I used it, I was like, holy shit. So I went and bought 6 more tubes, so when I came back to Canada, I would not be running out of this. And my mom goes to Hong Kong quite frequently to visit her family and do business, so what do? I make her go buy me 6 tubes, and it works magic. So it kind of comes as a white primer. It's kind of more clear than white, to be honest, and it has a lot of fibers in it. I have sensitive eyes, and I also do wear contacts, and I haven't found that this has ever irritated my eye at all, so I wouldn't really worry about the fibers getting in your eyes if you do have sensitive eyes or are a contact wearer. I'll just start at the base and wiggle it through to the tops of my eyelashes. And it's pretty clear, so you can't really see it, which I like. It's able to separate my eyelashes pretty well. And I'll just wiggle it through to the tips of the eyelashes to make sure that the fibers are getting on there. And to be honest, I never really noticed the fibers. I don't ever re-dip into the container. I just use whatever's on the brush the first time I pull it out. As you can see, it's on my eyelashes. And this one works amazing. I can use makeup remover and it comes right off. It's not hard to get off at all. So next is mascara. I find with eyelash primers, low-key, when you use a good eyelash primer, it doesn't really matter what mascara you use on top because the mascara is just coating the white primer or the clear primer to make your eyelashes darker and stand out more. Dry mascaras work the best for me. So the one that I would recommend highly is actually the Wet n Wild Mega Length Mascara, and it comes in a tube like this. And it's literally $4 at Walmart, so I would highly recommend it. It does have a drier formula, like I mentioned, and it has a really, really nice wand for separation because it is a plastic wand, I believe, rather than like bristles. I find that whenever I use a very wet mascara, my eyelashes instantly go straight, even if I'm using a primer. So I would try to avoid wet mascaras. And if I do buy, I'll mention one that I do use that has a wetter formula and what I do to make it work for me. I do personally like the brush of that mascara too, as well as how the product works with my eyelashes. But here I'll show you how I actually use this mascara on my eyelashes and how effective it is. Just start at the base, wiggle it in, and then pull up. I've heard that this is actually a dupe for Glossier's Lash Slick. I wouldn't doubt it because it's pretty good. And that's my eyelashes with one coat. I'm gonna put on another coat and see how it thickens it. That's my right eye with the curling of the eyelashes, the primer, and 2 coats of this Wet n Wild mascara. And I find it works really well and I like it a lot. It doesn't really clump my eyelashes as much and adds a lot of length, but also deepens my eyelashes so you can see that they're clearly present on my face. But yeah, that's what my eyes look like after I've done my eyelash routine and without my eyelash routine. And it honestly makes such a big difference. My eyes look way bigger and more awake. One other mascara that I actually used all the time prior to my Wet n Wild mascara was the Maybelline LASH SENSATIONAL, which is beautiful little packaging. It's pink and cute. The wand is amazing, but I will say that you can tell that this formula is very, very freaking wet. I'm gonna go do my other eye so I don't look crazy, and then I'll be right back and talk more about how I make my eyelashes look thicker and make them look fuller. I'm back with both my eyelashes done. As you can see, they are a lot longer than what you would have expected from my eyelashes. Those teeny little things could do this, right? Those items are making miracles on my eyelashes every single day, and no one even knows about them. No one talks about them. So I thought I'd share with you guys which products work the best for my thin, straight, hard to curl Asian eyelashes. I find with my eye type, what usually happens when I curl my eyelashes is that you'll see this bit of flesh underneath my eyelashes poking out, and it doesn't look as good and makes your eyelashes look thinner because you can see where they start. And because I don't have that great of eyelashes, I obviously want to exaggerate the fullness of them. And what I like to use is actually this Essence Extreme Lasting Eye Pencil in But First Espresso, and it's a dark brown and it's a really, really good eye pencil. It's like $2.99 at Shoppers Drug Mart, but it makes a difference. I used to buy the Urban Decay eyeliners, but I didn't want to justify spending $27 when I could spend $3 and get essentially the same thing. This is dark and works very, very well and sets almost immediately. So what I do is I just run it under my tight line like so. This is with one eye done with the brown eyeliner, and this is the eye without brown eyeliner. My friend told me that it actually changed my face shape, which I didn't think it did, but I guess it makes my eyelashes look fuller and my eye shape to change more or be more noticeable. But I don't know, like I think it makes a difference. If you're going for a more natural look, then obviously you can put no eyeliner. But for me, I personally like to put eyeliner so my eyelashes look thicker. I'm just gonna actually do it to the other side. I've gotten so used to it that I don't even have to like pull up my eyelid. I just like my eyelid a bit and then just run it under. These pencils are super smooth. That is my lash routine. So I'll give you guys one more look at it. This literally looks like I'm wearing fake eyelashes. I've had my boss ask me if I'm wearing fake eyelashes because she also is of Asian descent, and she's like, I can never make my eyelashes look the way that yours look. So most of these products are affordable and can be found at the drugstore. So I hope that helped you guys out. Thank you guys so much for watching my video today. I hope you guys learned something or found out a new product that you want to try. Make sure you guys leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. So it's been like 5 hours and this is what my eyelashes look like now. And you can still see that they're quite curled and pretty long still and not drooping. So yeah, take my word for those products. They work great. Yep, so it's been like 5 hours. Crazy.